in former President Trump's criminal hush money trial are expected to start deliberations today.
Former President Trump's defense team sought to paint star prosecution witness Michael Cohen as a liar and not to be believed. The state says the former president stood to benefit from the entire plan to deceive the voting public.
Fox's Colonel Scott. The Biden administration says the death of dozens of Palestinians in an Israeli airstrike in Rafah in Gaza is devastating, but does not cross a red line that would affect U.S. support in the war against Hamas.
We understand that this strike did kill 2 senior Hamas terrorists who are directly responsible for attacks against the Israeli people.
White House spokesman John Kirby. The Israeli military suggests the fire that killed those civilians was caused by secondary explosions from Hamas munitions being ignited. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
29th on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. In news today, the Bradley County Commission met on Tuesday covering several items of business. County Mayor D. Gary Davis recognized Destiny Ward, who was selected as Miss Cleveland for the Miss Tennessee for America pageant in February. She was at the meeting to speak on the issue of homelessness in general and in particular in this community. Discussion was held on a state bill that has been signed by the governor, House Bill 1012, Senate 1493, requiring the constable's fee to be approved on the local level. This allows constables to increase the fee from $40 to $50 for certain jobs they perform for the community. This increase is set to begin in July. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, Tim Sinnott reports the Cleveland Utilities Authority Board on Friday approved the acquisition of a 1.96-acre lot on Guthrie Drive Northwest. The land across the street from CU's Tom Wheeler Training Center will be purchased from Todd Dugan for $327,000. Tim Henderson, CU's president and CEO, told board members the property will be used for expansion of the main campus and storage for the water and wastewater divisions in the immediate future. Henderson said lot clearing and grading will commence once the transaction is completed. Late last year, CU purchased an approximately 1-acre lot on the corner of Guthrie Drive Northwest and Guthrie Street Northwest, which is directly across the street from the utility's main office, from owner Joe Moore for $500,000. That property is currently serving as a storage site for fiber optic materials related to CU's grid modernization and high-speed broadband service project. Also from the Banner, Alan Mincy reports the new administration in Charleston government has come in and watched as several projects delayed for years are now coming to fruition, but that has not stopped them from adding even more services to the city. One of those services will be a recycling center where residents and others will be able to drop off items they would normally have had to transport to one of the other 3 sites inside Bradley County. The other 3 sites are on Urbane Road, on Peerless Road, and at the Bradley County landfill. New city manager Brandy Bishop said this will allow a better chance for residents in the northern section of Bradley County to dispose of recyclable items and might spur those who do not recycle a better opportunity to do so. She said she began working on a possible recycling center site after it was suggested by Commissioner Tyler Dunn. The center will be located on what has been known as the Simpson property off Market Street. The property was offered to the city a few years ago, was purchased, and through an agreement, that money was returned to the city for use by the Recreation Board. Though usage for that property has been discussed since its purchase, nothing had ever been decided. The site was cleared late last week, and Bishop said the city will begin working with a Bradley County company to develop the center. The new recycling center will not be the only new facility around the former City Hall on Worth Street, as the dog park, which was approved 2 years ago and received a $25,000 grant from the Boyd Foundation, will finally be opened. The park is located adjacent to the Walter Good Municipal Building, and a special ribbon cutting is scheduled for June 15th. This has been your local and state news on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick can get you ready for summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on Northley Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. And right now it's time for your Hardees Wake Up.
Hardees Philly cheesesteak. Right now, in a Hardees kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch for a taste that's pure tender love and goodness down to the very last crumb. Hardees' new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardees app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
I'm going on vacation, and we can't do what we did last year. No discounting Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster up to $800. Quit giving away free delivery and setup. And definitely no more half price on Tempur-Pedic floor models. I'll be watching.
Okay, Dad, you're the boss. We're definitely going to do all of that, but shh, don't tell my dad. Right now at Mermaid, through Memorial Day, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic, and get up to 50% off on select Tempur-Pedic floor models and free local delivery. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Good morning to all of you here. And Bridget, let's talk about our friends at Alon Planning Partners, Jay and Brittany Hagee.
Yes, that's right. So their total retirement plan is comprehensive, custom tailored to your unique needs, and will give you direction on when you can retire with confidence. You can call Jay and Brittany Hagee and the team there at Alon Planning Partners, 423-315-1441. Also online at alonplanning.com.
Let's get a check of the weather, then Nicole Moorshead, who's impatiently waiting and ready to go. We'll get her on just as soon as we possibly can here. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 12 after 7.
Dad's still out of town, living it up on vacation, so I decided to slash prices on Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Don't tell him, but I'm going to give you up to $500 off Tempur-Pedic and up to $800 on Stearns & Foster.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade and delivered.
All right, for today, mostly sunny skies, a high of 82 and a low of 52 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny again, a high of 80 and a low of 54. Sunny on Friday again with a high of 83. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 58 degrees.
Is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Key Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
And we're joined by Nicole Moorshead with the Hardees. And let me, if no one's done this yet, let me be the first to wish you a very happy National Biscuit Day.
Thank you for that.
Today,
we're super excited.
Well, you should be, because Hardees is all about those God Bless America made from scratch biscuits, aren't you?
Fluffy, buttery goodness.
Staying on topic here. I like it, Nicole. Well, Nicole, how are you?
I'm great.
What's the latest at Hardees? What's been happening?
We have some delicious blueberry biscuits. It's our newest item. We're super excited about it. Delicious icing on the top of it. You can get them in a single 2-pack and 4-pack. So those are the new exciting thing.
All right, so those are just wonderful, and people, especially people in the Southeast, just love the Hardees biscuits. I know they do everywhere, but why is it? Why is not just biscuits but breakfast at Hardees? What makes it just so important to the daily lives of people?
It's just, they're such a classic comfort food. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. And once you've had a Hardees biscuit, nothing else compares.
Hey, you got that.
I had no idea. Being from up north, I came down here and I was like, what's all the hype about? And then I had it and I'm like, nothing else compares. You can go anywhere and our biscuits just don't compare. So it's just a staple in the South and got to have Hardees breakfast.
It's, of course, Hardees and J&S Restaurants and Nicole Moorshead. All right, so we got a couple of contests we're running right now. We're about to do one here on the air, but we're doing one on our social media. So you've given us permission to give away what for a week?
We're going to do biscuits for a week.
And that's on our social media right now. That hit about 5 a.m. It's already blowing up.
I love
it. Yeah, people love that. And then here in just a second, we've got another prize. What else, not just new stuff, but what else are people really coming in for at Hardees?
Our new chicken tender platter is so good. You can get it in a 3-piece, 5-piece. It comes with fries, coleslaw, and some garlic toast. So good. It's a nice little meal.
And we're joined by Nicole Moorshead with Hardees and J&S Restaurants. She's marketing director. So your team, my goodness, you've got some great people.
We do. We're hiring at all locations. You can go online at hardees.com and apply anywhere, or you can go in the old-fashioned way and go into the store. One thing I did want to mention is, speaking of our people.
Please do.
We just started, which is the thing I'm most excited about to talk about today, is our Stars for Heroes program. This is a program that's just near and dear to our hearts. We've been doing it since 2011, and since 2011, we've raised $13 million towards this program.
My goodness.
So we just kicked it off this past Monday, Memorial Day. It'll run through 4th of July. So if you hit any of our Hardees locations, they'll be asking if you want to donate to Stars for Heroes for our veterans and military. And all of that money, 100% of the proceeds go back to them. So it's really, really, last year we raised a little over $53,000, so we've bumped our goal to $54,000 this year. Yep. So we've got a hefty goal, but we know we can do it. We've got some great customers that donate to this every year, and it's just awesome to see it go back into our communities like that.
My goodness, I think about George Johnson, who brought Hardees to this area, and his children carry on that great tradition. Mark Johnson, Julia Scoggins, and he was a veteran. And I also think about the Veterans Home, which just opened in Bradley County in the last year or so. You know, you guys have been so vital to the opening and to the continuation of that.
Yeah, we have. And even, I'm glad you brought that up, because actually last year we got to tour the Veterans Home, and it is just an amazing facility for our veterans. And we're continuing, actually a portion of this money actually goes to the Veterans Home for their continued programs and things they have going on for the veterans there.
So Stars for Heroes is in progress right now.
Yes, you can go to any of our locations and donate. You can donate $1 or more. It's whatever you have on your heart that day.
That's just tremendous. All right, so you brought some prizes for the radio and television audience this morning, and how kind of you. I thought she was our junior broadcaster this morning. Is she not our DJ for the hour?
Well, she can be.
I thought so. That's what she told me. We do have a child here from, I think, where?
I'm not sure.
Prospect.
Okay.
I don't know her name, but she is cute as can be.
It's Kenver Shipley, and not you. So I don't know why you lied to Bridget, which we won't talk about them being exes. Anyway, all right, so what are we giving away here on the air?
We're going to give away a 4-pack of blueberry biscuits.
Woohoo!
If you haven't tried them, you're going to try them now. They're so good.
All right, so here's what you do. I'll tell you, let's do this over the next 5 minutes. You know, now we can't just take instant anything because we got to get the text people, the text machine, the phone machine, which never works. We have the worst phone system since Andy Griffith called Sarah to try to get to Mount Pilot. 10 cans. 10 cans would be better than this phone system. All right? You hearing me? All right. Anyway, I'll be nice. So next 5 minutes, 423-614-6499. Call the volunteer Red Pest Mix line or text that Cleveland State text line for the delicious brand new blueberry biscuits from Hardees. Nicole Moorshead, thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me.
And as you get to breakfast this morning at Hardees, or lunch, make sure and donate. Stars for Heroes through July 4th. Let's honor our heroes. By request, Nicole demanded to hear Morgan Wallen, so we'll do that right here with
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you could go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Soaky Mountain Water Park, Lake Winnie, Splash Country, IMAX Theater, Soak Your Water Park, the Tennessee Aquarium, Nuga Splash, the Creative Discovery Museum, Anarchista. It's the 104 Days of Summer, presented by Witt's Frozen Custard of Cleveland, and your station for the best mix and the most winners.
Mix 104.1.
All right, Mix 104.1, 723, as we say good morning to you. Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list right here. What's up?
Okay, happy birthday to Brenda Blunt today. And the birthday wish tells us that she is a mother of 3, including twin boys and a daughter, a grandmother of 5, a great sister and aunt. So happy birthday to Brenda today. And then this one,
she's very blunt, by the way. I don't know if you heard that.
And then Charles Brewer is celebrating a birthday today.
Charles! Chuck, how are you, buddy? Happy birthday.
From his wife. Just sent that in to us. So calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
All right, we have my new friend, Kenver Shipley here. Kenver, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Well, I know it's early, so it's a little bit early. And so you go to, where do you go to school?
I go to Prospect.
Okay, you go to Prospect. Now, Kenver, who was your teacher last year?
Miss Rollins. And Miss Shit. Oh.
That's okay. Who is it?
Miss Sargent.
Miss Sargent was last year. Okay. Now, how old are you?
I'm 7.5.
You told me that earlier, 7.5. So when's your, we may want to get her a little closer, Bridget. Sure. Having a little issue here. I just want to make sure they can hear you. There we go. All right, so Kenver, tell me, when is your birthday?
September the 12th.
We're getting there. September 12th. The countdown is on. All right. So tell me a little about yourself. Tell me what you like about school.
I like the playground.
Oh, like the playground. Like what on the playground do you like?
I like the slides.
Oh, the slides. Very nice. Very nice. Now, if you go to an amusement park or like a place like that, do you like big roller coasters and stuff?
Yes.
I guarantee, I knew that when you said you like slides. What are your favorite subjects at Prospect?
Probably science.
You like science. Very nice. All right, so but you've got a big summer. Forget school. It's summertime. What do you like to do? What are you going to do this summer?
I'm going to swim in my pool.
Oh, swim in your pool. Very, very nice. So you like to be outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, so do you have any brothers or sisters or anything?
I have one brother.
Oh, what's his name?
Kagan.
Caden?
Kagan.
Kagan. Is he older?
He is actually 14.
He's 14. All right, so do you get along with him? Your mom just laughed, by the way, so maybe there's maybe there's a story here.
No.
No, not at all. Well, my sister is 10 years younger than me, and I don't get along with her either.
No.
So hey, I feel you. Okay, I understand. Well, listen. We're joined by Kenver Shipley this morning, and Prospect Elementary. So, what grade will be in this coming year? Second grade. But I just talked to your mom. We don't know who your teacher's going to be. Well, I know your principal listens to this every morning. Of course, he's probably asleep right now. But Steve, what do you think about Mr. Montgomery?
He's good.
That's smart. That's a smart answer. That's because you're gonna, he's your principal, so you probably want to say that. All right. So listen, you hang tight there, and I'm gonna check the news. Okay? Can you do the news for us?
Sure.
Sure. Well, I tell you what. Let me do it this round. Okay, and then we'll get you to say hi to some people and all that. So glad to have Kenver Shipley. Oh, by the way, how did this happen? Did you go to an auction or something at Prospect?
Yeah.
So you guys actually paid to be here? Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. We should be paying. What?
That's what I said.
That's what you said.
Too much money.
Yes, yes, Kenver. Too much money to be here. Who cares? We should be paying you. All right. Hang tight, okay? Let's get a news update right here at 7:27.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, Mix 1041 local and state news, and we're getting word that Governor Bill Lee has signed a bill criminalizing adults who help minors get abortions. More on that coming to us here at the top of the hour. Bradley County Commission met on Tuesday covering several items of business, including hearing from Miss Cleveland, Destiny Ward, who was selected as Miss Cleveland, talking about homelessness. And understand it was very powerful yesterday. You can go watch that meeting on mixtv.tv. Tim Senyard and the Cleveland Daily Banner reports the Cleveland Utilities Authority Board of Directors Friday approved the acquisition of nearly 2 acres on Guthrie Drive, which will be purchased from Todd Dugan for $327,000. Too bad Dugan couldn't have donated that, Bridget. I know you agree. I mean, just do something for the community instead of, make all you need, Dugan's more money. So glad you could do that. But anyway, I'm kidding. Well, not really. Oh, this gets even better. Late last year, now this is all in the banner. Late last year, Cleveland Utilities purchased a 1-acre lot at the corner of Guthrie Drive and Guthrie Street, directly across the street from the utilities main office, from Joe Moore for $500,000. Wait till he poor mouths me again. Joe Moore and Todd Dugan. What's wrong with you guys? You should be donating this. Oh. What? Be true to your community. Can I get an amen, Tim Henderson?
Well, like you would do, right?
Well, we won't talk about that, will we?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got a lot going on this morning. We'll get to it coming up in full detail at the top of the hour. Hey, no, listen, Kenver, most of that was a joke. Okay, well, those two guys are jokes. But anyway, it is 7:30.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford GMC can get you ready for summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Crews are working an accident on Lee Highway in McDonald. It's going to be near Bancroft Road, so be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Loans up to $20,000. Call Dusty and the team at Southland Finance. They're located at 950 25th Street in Cleveland in front of Ace Hardware. Call them at 423-458-3007. Online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. Because
I forgot it, I'm going to give you another, give you through this commercial break, probably about 4 minutes. We have 4 blueberry biscuits we're giving away with Hardees. Nicole was just here and said, hey, we'll give these away. It's a new item at Hardees. They're excited about blueberry biscuits. We're joined by Kenver Shipley this morning from Prospect Elementary School. Kenver, how are you?
I'm good.
So how's it going so far? Do you like being here okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Now, anyone you'd like to say hello to this morning?
No.
No, they're not here. Who cares? Is that right?
No.
If you had to say who your best friend is at school, or maybe a couple of people, who would you say?
Hayes, Legacy, and Bradley, and Athena.
Hayes, and who else?
Bradley, Legacy, and Athena.
Hayes, Legacy, Briley, and Athena.
Yes.
Why do you like them?
Well, they play with me a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of playing going on. It's good stuff. Are they pretty good students? Do they cause trouble in class?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, very good. And who was your teacher last year, Miss Sargent?
Mm-hmm.
Look, you're out of class now. You will never see her again. How did she do? Was she all right? I noticed your mother just was very concerned now. No, it's fine. You're gone. How'd she do?
She was good.
She was good. What did you really like about Miss Sargent at Prospect?
That she let us play with her Legos.
Oh, she had Legos. That's pretty cool. You like Legos pretty well? What do you build with Legos? What do you like to build?
Well, me and my friends like to group together and build a big house.
Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. And like you said, you like science. So all of that, that's great. Kenver Shipley of Prospect joins us. Going to get right back to her in just a moment. 7:33, sports around the corner. And did I send you sports, Fruit Loops? I don't have it. What are they out for a smoke break? What's going on? What are you doing? I did. Oh, never mind. That's my fault.
Are you there?
Nah, Bridget, turn your mic off.
Did not.
It's just like the morning promo. You're not letting me be a part.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I did. Here it is. Listen to what we did.
Steve and Bridget on Mix Mornings. Mix 104.1.
See?
For your answer your question, you did not send me sports.
Well, good.
I
You
can
don't
make
deserve
up
it.
random sports scores if you want me to.
Yeah. You can be like Danny Murray, just say, the baseball last night, 2-0, 3-0, 14-5, whatever. It gets funnier every time. All right, 7:34. So you've got about 4 minutes. Want to win 4 blueberry biscuits from Hardees. It's their brand new item at Hardees. Call or text right now. I'll give you till after Bridget's weather, which will be very stimulating and very accurate. 423-614-6499. Good morning.
Join Cleveland Fasteners and Supply for their annual Classic Cruise-In Bike
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave. The value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have would be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Back on the air, Kenver, but let's go ahead and continue. So I just asked you if you like sports, and what did you tell me?
Well, I did play baseball probably like 3 years ago, maybe.
3 years okay, so you were 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a half.
And then I started playing ballet, and then gymnastics came, and then I started being really good. And now I want to quit.
And you what?
And I want to quit.
Then you want to quit. So you resigned from gymnastics.
Yeah, I did all of those things for nothing.
And ballet for nothing. You did it for nothing?
Well, she paid, and I had to do every Monday, which I did not like every Monday.
I don't blame you. So she paid, she being your mother, who's sitting over here now, and I need to remind your mother you paid for this. So anyway, so your mother paid gymnastics, and listen, I understand that because I've got a daughter named Reagan, and we would pay for Reagan to go to gymnastics. Let me tell you something. Reagan was going to go to gymnastics. She would fake all kinds of injuries, and no, get out there. We paid for it. It's time to go. But you have resigned. Is that right? So what do you do instead? I mean, how did you fill the time when you would have gone to gymnastics?
Well, I like the competitions, and well, now I know how to do a backflip.
Okay. Would you show us before you leave?
No, I cannot do it. I have to have a trampoline.
We've got one in the back. We'll bring it in, okay? Because Bridget and all of the staff go out and jump on the trampoline all day. That's why we are not successful in this business.
Nothing gets done.
That's all they do. They go jump on a trampoline out back. And then they dive in the creek at the Greenway, Mouse Creek. Have you seen, the Greenway is right out here.
Yeah.
Well, Kenver Shipley joins us from Prospect. All right, Bridget, what's going on with our friends at Cleveland City Schools Transportation?
Yes, exciting news from Cleveland City Schools. A new $28 hourly pay rate has been approved for the 2024-25 school year for bus drivers, a guaranteed 5 hours per day plus the opportunity for additional hours. They want ideal applicants with a Class B CDL and P&S endorsements ready to go on day one, so you can apply at the Bus Barn at 4300 Mouse Creek Road Northwest here in Cleveland. You can also give them a call, 423-472-9576.
Go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 19 before 8.
It's time to get a better night's sleep. Take advantage of Memorial Day savings with up to $800 off Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high of 82 and a low of 52 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 80 and a low of 54, and then mainly sunny on Friday as well with a high of 83. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 58 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, time of the CHI Memorial. Time of the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness, is sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire.
The Town Squire is your complete men's store with personal service for over 46 years. And they have an excellent shoe department. The Town Squire with Florsham, Johnston & Murphy, Merrill, and SAS. Plus, Larry and his staff excited about the Spring 24 clothing selection. New selections from Peter Ballard, Johnny O, Volunteer Traditions. At the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
All right, the Minnesota Timberwolves avoid a sweep last night in the NBA Western Conference Finals. T-Wolves over the Dallas Mavericks, 105-100. Dallas still leads the series 3-1. Braves shut out the Nationals last night, 2-0. Nationals at the Braves tonight at 7:20. That will have it here on your Braves nighttime station, Mix 104.1. Driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. So we're joined by Kenver Shipley from Prospect this morning. Now, Kenver, you said you played baseball. Did you play for the... Sorry to interrupt your yawn. I mean, this is what our audience does. They're basically asleep. I understand. Now, did you play for the Braves?
No.
What was your team? Do you remember? When you played baseball? Oh, you don't remember?
Nope.
Do you like sports at all? Like watching sports?
Yes.
What sport? What sport do you like to watch?
I like when my brother had the field trip to the Braves game, and my mom made somebody to make us some shirts that said Wallen on the back, and we were number 98.
Would this be Morgan Wallen, maybe? We just played some Morgan Wallen earlier. Well, do you like Morgan Wallen?
We are a big fan.
We are big fans. Well, I'm going to play a little Morgan Wallen before you go here. All right, so, but the Braves won last night. Now, did you hear about Ronald Acuna Jr.? He's the famous Braves player, and he got hurt last Sunday, and he's out for the season. That's a sad, sad deal. The sad time. All right, you like watching tennis?
No.
No, of course not.
I've never seen tennis before.
You've never seen tennis?
I'm good at it, but I've never watched them play.
You'd rather play instead of watch. That's wonderful. Well, there is something called the French Open, one of the 4 majors of the year. Yesterday at the French in Paris, Novak Djokovic, Carlos Ruud, and which, by the way, is that's Bridget here. We call her Rude. And then American Taylor Fritz all won yesterday at the French Open. Also, American Sloane Stephens was upset at the French, so she's out. On the women's side, Madison Keys moved on, as did Victoria Azarenka. At 7:45.
At Wholesale Supply, we're more than just a plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Shh, it's Dad. Shh. Hey, Dad.
Just wanted to make sure that you're not giving away the free adjustable bases with the iCool and L&K set. And definitely don't sell our new 45th anniversary mattresses for $5.99 in any size.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing any of that.
Okay, good.
Right now at Mermaid through Memorial Day, get a free adjustable base upgrade with any iCool or L&K set, or $5.99 your choice any size on our new 45th anniversary mattress. But shh, don't tell my dad.
Your sleep, handmade, hand delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Which would be a good lesson. You start saving money at 7.5. Just imagine how that could grow.
Actually, Kenver, can you say Roth IRA? You want to make some money and put money in a Roth IRA at 7, you'll be in good shape.
Really good shape. Well, what's up this morning, Bobby?
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow down 216 points. It closed at 38,853. However, the S&P up 1.32 points. It closed at 5,306. And the NASDAQ, the big winner yesterday, up 99 to close at 17,020. I think it was NVIDIA that was bringing the NASDAQ up. Tech stocks were up yesterday. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, it's Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. You know, you think about children and also what parents and grandparents could do for children and grandchildren, that sort of thing, with you at Bobby Ludwig, Edward Jones Investments.
That's right. It's nothing says I love you more than a 529 plan, Steve. Help pay for college. Start early. Parents and grandparents can be putting money away. Who needs all those presents and toys at Christmas? Put some money in a 529, give them a college education, buy them a car, custodial accounts. You can save money for your kids, your grandkids, as early as they're born, Steve, and it works out well. Give me a call. I'd be happy to help. What's my phone number, Steve? 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And Bobby, as the Bible says, a child shall lead them. Thank you very much.
See you, Steve.
All right, bud. All right, Kenver Shipley. Now, Kenver, I understand your mom was just we were talking off the air. You've been to quite a few concerts. Is that? Tell me about these concerts you've been to.
Lainey Wilson and I do not know the other one name. Walker Hayes.
Oh, Walker Hayes. He sings the Applebee's song. Is that right?
Yes.
You like that? And Lainey Wilson, man, she is really doing well, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
What song do you like that Lainey sings?
I like.
What is it?
Heart Like a Truck.
Oh, yes. That's a big one right now. But I also understand that you do like Morgan Wallen. Is that right?
Yeah.
How about a little Morgan Wallen right here? It's about as close as we get to country music here. But anyway, we'll do our best. 10 minutes before 8.
Good morning and a very happy Wednesday to you. We have made it now to the middle of the work week. And as we take a peek at our cloud cover map outside, you can see a few clouds that are passing overhead for the Tennessee Valley. But for the most part, we have very quiet conditions here in the Tennessee Valley, much for Mississippi, Alabama to Georgia and the Carolinas on the backside of that cold front that swept through a couple of days ago. So as we look over to Texas, that's not necessarily the case. Heavy, dense clouds, lots of lightning strikes with storms there. We don't have to worry about that today. We're getting that wind from the northwest, kind of clearing everything out and bringing us the calm, nice conditions. Now, starting off this morning, we have a combination of 50s and 60s that are out there. 54 degrees, that's the coolest spot compared to the 65 degrees in Lafayette, that warmest spot at 63 right now in Chattanooga. Now, you might need a light layer first thing this morning with the 50s and the low 60s, but certainly not as the day progresses. It's going to be another gorgeous day as we wrap up the month of May over the next couple of days. 68 at 9 a.m. with sunny skies, 76 at 11 o'clock, 80 degrees by 1 p.m., and then topping out today at 84. You're going to get plentiful sunshine once again today. A few clouds here and there, and that northwest breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour is doing us some big time favors because it's drawing in that drier air. Instead of getting that Gulf of Mexico moisture up into the Tennessee Valley, we're getting drier air from the northwest. That's putting our muggy meter in the 50s, so in the comfortable category. And it's not just today. We're going to hang out in the comfortable category on Thursday and Friday as well. Start to rise up on Saturday and then look at that ramp up early next week, especially on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, those first few days of June are going to feel more like summertime with some of that sticky air and that humidity in place. So as we roll through our future cast for today, you'll see a few of those faint clouds here and there, but notice a couple of little blips of that blue to green. Again, a stray light shower, a sprinkle chance is possible today. I only have it at 10%. The great majority of the area, you're going to stay dry for this Wednesday. Here's the middle of the afternoon at about 3:45. Notice that wind still coming down from the northwest and the mostly sunny conditions. Quiet overnight. As we look ahead to tomorrow, more of the same beautiful weather for your Thursday. Still about a 10% chance that there could be a stray light shower. On Friday, plentiful sunshine, especially early in the day, the morning. This is through into the afternoon. But notice as we get into the evening, kind of that diagonal cloud line.
Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Brenda Blunt today. She's a mother of 3, including twin boys and a daughter, also a grandmother of 5, and a great sister and aunt, according to the birthday wish. So happy birthday to Brenda today. Charles Brewer is celebrating today. That is from his wife, Melissa. And then Kathy Davini is celebrating a birthday today as well. And then also this one just in here, we have Geneva Martin celebrating a birthday today. That is from her grandsons, Jared, Josh, Hunter, and Brandon. So happy birthday, Geneva. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, let's get a news update right here. Stores Lab for you in full detail. Coming up at the top of the hour, news from the Bradley County Commission meeting on Tuesday. And by the way, that full meeting is on mixtv.tv. You can go back and watch that. The Cleveland Utilities Authority Board on Friday approved the acquisition of a 1.96 acre lot on Guthrie Drive Northwest. Plus news from the new administration in Charleston government, and we'll tell you about that as reported by Alan Mency in the Banner. And Governor Bill Lee has signed a bill criminalizing adults who help minors get abortions. Those stories and more coming up in full detail at the top of the hour at 5 before 8.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143.
All right, just before traffic, Bridget, we gave away some biscuit, the new blueberry biscuits at Hardees, a 4-pack of those. Who won that?
Yeah, that winner is Roberta Eldridge. Congratulations.
Roberta, congratulations. And now, right now, on our Mix 1041 Facebook. Hey, Sharon, is it on Instagram too? The Hardees? On at least Facebook, but soon to be Instagram. We're giving away Hardees biscuits for a week. Yep. So we're Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook and Instagram. And I think, what's our Instagram address? I don't even know. What's she doing?
I think it's at My Mix 1041.
No one cares.
Thank you.
So anyway, you can win biscuits for a week from Hardees. Hey, today's National Biscuit Day, Bridget. That's why we're doing all of that. So looking forward to it. Got a check of the streets here.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet can get you ready for summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Crews are working on a couple of accidents this morning. One is on Lee Highway in McDonald near Bancroft Road, so be aware of that. And then also on the Interstate I-75 southbound, right there at White Oak Mountain. So be aware of that one as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, hang on a second. Give me about 10 seconds here, Kenver.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Kenver Shipley of Prospect Elementary. You've done a great job this morning, Kenver. Thanks for coming in. You had any fun?
Yes.
But again, like you said, it's early.
Mm-hmm. You had to wake me up at 5 a.m.
Well, I didn't wake you up. I'm sorry. I got up before then, and I don't want to be here either. I understand. I know what you mean. It's early. Welcome to my world, Kenver. You got any shout-outs to give, Kenver?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
Abigail Elliott and Angie Elliott, Bentley Elliott, and Logan Evans.
Okay, those are good. And what's your brother's name?
Kagan Shipley.
Okay, very good. And then any summer plans, any vacation plans, anything happening? Looking at Mom, making sure we can reveal this.
I went camping today.
Oh, camping.
After this, I'm going to go back camping.
Oh, so you've been camping?
Yes.
Very good. Well, do you like camping pretty well, I guess? Very, very good. So, Prospect Elementary, you're going to be in second grade. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. And so, when's your birthday again?
September the 12th.
September the 12th. Make sure Mom lets us know because we want to announce your birthday. Okay. All right. We got a little something for you out in the lobby there. I'm so glad to meet you, Kenver.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. And thanks, Mom, for bringing them. Bridget been doing it for years, DJ for an hour at a lot of school auctions. We're always glad to do it.
Yep, that's right. PTOs reach out to us a lot, so we're always glad to provide those for our schools.
All right, so there you go. Kenver, have a great day, and thanks to Mom for bringing her. It is coming up on 8 a.m. All right, everybody, so listen up. I'm just going to do this right now. It's time now to talk about our, Bridget, our 104 Days of Summer with Mix 1041 and Witt's Frozen Custard for today. Listen to this. We have a pair of passes to give away at 9 a.m. from Ocoee Mountain Water Park. This, of course, in Pigeon Forge. And that is Pigeon Sevierville. I don't know somewhere. Anyway, you can win beginning right now. And this week of our 104 Days of Summer is brought to you by Don Ledford Automotive on North Lee Highway, donledford.com. They're having a big cruise-in event this Friday night at Don Ledford. A bunch of classic cars will be there. Dwayne Williams broadcasting live. So if you want to win tickets to Ocoee Mountain Water Park, you can begin calling or texting us right now. We're going to give these away at 9 a.m., 423-614-6499. And Bridget, I know we've got the big grand prize as you now scurry around there.
Yes.
Our friends at Anakista. Is that right?
That's right. We're calling it the Ultimate Gatlinburg Weekend with Anakista. This is our grand prize that we'll give away at the end of the summer. It includes a 2-night stay at the Greystone Lodge, a $150 dinner gift certificate at Anakista's Clifftop Restaurant, annual passes for a family of 4 coaster passes for Anakista, 4 tickets to Astra Lumina, a $200 swag bag from Anakista, and 4 dueling zipline adventures from Anakista as well. So a grand total of over $1,500.
All right, so also our Mix 104 104 Days of Summer is sponsored in part by Milligan Vane and by Salvation Army of Cleveland and Inman Street Coffee. So, again, you can get registered right now. It's a pair of passes to the Soaky Mountain Water Park, 423-614-6499. The news is next. Good morning.
It's the Memorial Day sale at Eller and Owens.
This is more than a biscuit baker. This is a Hardees goodness maker. And there are thousands who rise every morning to get your day started with made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits.
That's good. I am a Hardees biscuit maker.
It's not the easy way, but it's the only way to make Hardees 2 for $5 breakfasts this good. Choose sausage and egg, country fried steak, or signature gravy. Order ahead on the Hardees app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have will be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Shh, it's Dad. Shh. Hey, Dad.
Just wanted to make sure that you're not giving away the free adjustable bases with the iCool and L&K set. And definitely don't sell our new 45th anniversary mattresses for $5.99 in any size.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing any of that.
Okay, good.
Right now at Mermaid through Memorial Day, get a free adjustable base upgrade with any iCool or L&K set, or $5.99 your choice any size on our new 45th anniversary mattress. But shh, don't tell my dad.
Your sleep, handmade, hand delivered.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with healthcare? Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with...
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
The Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report.
Yeah, so that accident we mentioned on the interstate, it's I-75 southbound right there at White Oak Mountain. The accident happened in the left-hand lane, but there's also a couple of cars on the right shoulder and one off the roadway on the right shoulder there. So traffic is moving, but they're just able to use the right lane and part of the right shoulder there. So it's causing a backup toward exit 20, not quite to exit 20 at this point, but I-75 southbound, expect delays delays if you're headed I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. So we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The best makes the best variety. WCLE. Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
We're going to pick up with the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center right here. News on the way next, 8:06.
Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high of 82 and a low of 52 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 80 and a low of 54. And then mostly sunny on Friday as well with a high of 82. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 62 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. In closing arguments, prosecutors say former President Trump illegally concealed hush money payments from voters. The defense says star witness Michael Cohen, former President Trump's former attorney, is lying.
This morning, Judge Juan Merchan is expected to take about an hour or so to instruct the jury on the law. Then the 7 men and 5 women will enter a room to deliberate on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records.
Fox's Grinnell Scott. Nearly 500,000 homes and businesses are without power in Texas. A teenager at a home construction site in Magnolia, Texas, is killed in the latest storms, and there are more in the forecast.
The new system moves out of the Rockies, bringing the possibility of large hail, damaging winds, heavy rainfall that could cause flash flooding, and isolated tornadoes over some of the same areas that have been affected by dangerous weather the last several weeks.
That's Fox meteorologist Janice Dean. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Local and state news from Mix 1041. Also, MixTV.tv. We're on your phones and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. It's a free download from our website at mymix1041.com. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, you can also visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. Bradley County Commission met Tuesday, covered several items. Mayor Davis recognized Destiny Ward, selected as Miss Cleveland for the Miss Tennessee for America pageant in February. And she was at the meeting to speak on the issue of homelessness in general, and in particular in Bradley County. Discussion held on a state bill that has been signed by the governor requiring that this is a separate note here, requiring the constable's fee be approved on the local level. This allows constables to increase the fee from $40 to $50 for certain jobs that they perform for the community. The increase will begin with the new budget year in July. Tim Senyard in the Cleveland Daily Banner reports that the Cleveland Utilities Authority Board Friday approved the acquisition of a 1.96-acre lot on Guthrie Drive Northwest. The land across the street from Cleveland Utilities' Tom Wheeler Training Center will be purchased from Todd Dugan for $327,000. Tim Henderson, Cleveland president and CEO, told board members that, quote, the property will be used for expansion of the main campus and storage for the water and wastewater divisions in the immediate future. And as Bridget points out, Henderson also went on to say if Todd Dugan was a good citizen of the community, he would have donated it.
I did not say that.
Why would you say that about poor old Todd Dugan?
You said that.
Who just crashed his truck.
Oh, that's terrible.
Now, Tim agrees with that. By the way. Late last year, Cleveland Utilities purchased about 1 acre at the corner of Guthrie Drive Northwest and Guthrie Street Northwest, directly across the street from the utility main office, from Joe Moore for $500,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey.
Wait till I talk to Joe again.
Good for him.
Good morning. Well, So again, these two guys could be good citizens and donate this, shouldn't they? Well, whatever. Now, Joe will put me in a headlock, and I probably won't come out of it. The property currently serving as a storage site for fiber optic materials related to Cleveland Utilities' grid modernization and high-speed broadband service project. Alan Mency in the Cleveland Daily Banner reports on the new administration in Charleston. The government there has come in and watched several projects delayed for years now coming to fruition. That's not stopped them from adding more services to the city of Charleston. One of those services will be a recycling center where residents and others will be able to drop off items that they would normally have to transport to one of 3 sites inside Bradley County. The other 3 sites, Urbane Road, Peerless Road, and at the Bradley County landfill. The new Charleston city manager, Brandy Bishop, said this will allow a better chance for residents in the northern section of Bradley County to dispose of recyclable items and might spur those who do not recycle a better opportunity to do so. She said that was suggested by Commissioner Tyler Dunn in Charleston. The center is going to be located, according to Mency at the Cleveland Daily Banner, on what's been known as the Simpson property off of Market Street. The new recycling center not be the only new facility around the former City Hall on Worth Street. A dog park, which was approved 2 years ago and received a $25,000 grant from the Boyd Foundation, will finally be open. The park's adjacent to the Walter Good Municipal Building in Charleston. Special ribbon cutting slated for June 15th. And state news this morning, Governor Bill Lee has signed a bill criminalizing adults who help minors get abortions. Governor Lee signed the bill criminalizing those adults, and this signed the so-called, quote, Abortion Trafficking Act into law on Tuesday. The new law makes it a crime for any adult to recruit, harbor, or transport a minor to abort a child or to obtain abortion chemicals for an underage individual without the consent of their parents. Now, violation of the law is a Class A misdemeanor with mandatory jail time of 11 months and 29 days. That law goes into effect on July 1st.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
It's time now for our obituary program, brought to you by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Lindell Brumley, age 102, passed away on Saturday. Pool Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Lindell Brumley, age 102, who passed away on Saturday. Francis Cruz, age 97, passed away May 24th. Visitation today from 1 until 3 at Pool Funeral Home, Fike Chapel on North Ocoee Street. Service will follow at 3 p.m. and Reverend Philip Looney will officiate. For Francis Cruz, age 97, passed away May 24th. Arrangements by the Pool Funeral Home, Fike Chapel. Frank C. Anderson of Chattanooga passed away May 25th. The Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Fike Chapel, in charge of the pending arrangements. For Frank C. Anderson of Chattanooga, who passed away May 25th. This report sponsored by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
All right, good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick can get you ready for summer vacations. For the month of May, they have specials on all of their family and personal SUVs. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Crews are working in that accident on the Interstate I-75 southbound. The accident is on White Oak Mountain around the 16-mile marker, and traffic is backed up just past exit 20 at this point. So be aware of that. Expect delays if you're traveling southbound on the interstate between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. The accident looks like it happened in the left lane, but there's also emergency crews and vehicles on the right shoulder, so traffic is able to move through in the right lane there. So that's what is causing the backup. So we'll be sure to to keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Have a splashing good time this summer at the Cleveland YMCA Outdoor Pool. Dive into fun and adventure. Now through June 9th, take advantage of their special offer of no joining fee. At the Y, there are no contracts. It's at the Cleveland Family YMCA. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, 16 after 8. Don't forget, we are on our Mix 104.1 104 Days of Summer, presented by Witt's Frozen Fritz. Witt's, there you go, Bevan. Witt's Frozen Custard. And we've got a great prize, Bridget, from our friends at the Ocoee Mountain Water Park. Going to give that away at 9 a.m. How do people get registered?
That's right. Call or text us, 614-6499. Again, call or text, and that will get you entered into the drawing.
Our Witt's Frozen Custard 104 Days of Summer is sponsored in part by our friends at Don Ledford Automotive Center and Becky's Shoes. And so you can call or text. We'll give those Ocoee Mountain tickets away at 9 a.m. Remember what we're doing this year, folks. We have prizes every day. So we're going to do this until 9. Then we turn right around during Bridget's award-winning and nearly canceled show, kind of like the NBA on TNT. And she'll start giving away passes. Matter of fact, this afternoon's prize will be a pair of passes to Six Flags Over Georgia. My goodness. We got big prizes all summer long right here.
All right, Brooke, so tell me, why did you choose autos?
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Sams, brought the information to me about Direct Primary Health Care and shared with me what they did, and we reached out to them, and I thought it would be a good supplement for all of our staff members. And so my family and then all the staff members at South Cleveland are all on a plan here, and I think everyone has absolutely enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's definitely unique. It's like no other doctor's office that I've ever had in my life. It's nice to be able to make a phone call just to ask a question and not feel like that you're burdening your physician. They do a tremendous job of making themselves available to you, and I think that's a forgotten thing in most practices today. People have become just so busy, so distracted, and so professional that availability doesn't seem to be as important as it was 40, 50 years ago. It's been one of the greatest relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes.
Wow.
You know what I found there in my office as I went to the back? Thank you to Sun Paper, by the way.
What?
Good morning, all our friends
I don't know
over
if we
there.
want to know.
I found a toothpick.
Okay.
Because I had some strawberries this morning, got one of them stuck in my teeth.
Yep. Hope it's clean.
Oh.
In your office, you never know.
You just never know. Well, speaking of which, my friend Brent Runyon is the chef at Green Acres, and just pray to the Lord he wears more than just the apron. But anyway, good morning. Hello, Brent. Everybody at Green Acres. Bridget, what's going on out there?
Yeah, that's right. Green Acres is the place to be for breakfast and lunch. The deli inside Green Acres offers hot plate lunches and dessert options each weekday. You can see their daily specials on their Facebook page. They're located across the street from Candies Creek Cherokee Elementary, but they also have spring plants and flowers. They also have great produce as well. They have some great strawberries right now. Also Also, sweet corn available for you there.
What?
At Green
Really?
Acres. Yes.
I'll be there today.
Yeah, go check them out.
I'm not kidding. I'll be there today.
Okay, do it.
They got corn and strawberries?
Yes.
Why don't you tell me these things?
You never know what they might have, and they sell out quickly, so you need to go.
Hey, Terry, save me some strawberries and corn. That'd be a good meal, actually. That's two of my favorite things in the world. I'll be there. I'll be there today. I'm going out that way, and I would tell you where I'm going, but I don't want. I'll tell you tomorrow. I don't want a bunch of paparazzi.
We don't want to know.
Well, I have nothing to do with me. I've got a little visit today, a little meeting. Well, it's not a meeting, but it's a visit to one of my favorite people in the whole world, and I'm going right out that way. So I'll stop by there.
Okay.
And I may even take the person I'm going to visit. What?
Mike Lee just said, has anyone seen my toothpick? Told you.
Mike, you know what? Look, two old radio guys. Hey, we've shared more than toothpicks, I guarantee you. Have we done the official cleansing after his afternoon program on this microphone? Do we have enough Clorox in the building? Good Lord. That's pretty funny. Well, I wish you were that funny on the air. But anyway, too bad. Mike Lee, of course, has very fine afternoon drive programs. Already won an award. He's only been on about 10 minutes here. He's already won awards.
Nice.
Now, he gave it to himself.
Oh.
Well, actually, little Matt gave it to him. Gave it to great-granddad. But anyway. It is 8:22 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. I bet he breaks out in the hides that I'm so late. Because, he is, right on time.
Oh, yeah.
He's like him. He's an on-time god.
Hey, this just in. Kristen from Bank of Cleveland, they are listening to us this morning.
No way.
What? Yeah.
You mean I feel like we have made so much headway. Let me. Oh, good. Thank you, Kristen. Listen, you finally got done what Teresa Davis couldn't get done. You changed that old radio. I have half a mind to call Scott Taylor, president of Bank of Cleveland. Of course, he won't be in for several hours. and finally get you a radio that works. So let me say, I'm glad, okay, forget the clock. Just forget it. I go to Bank of Cleveland yesterday, and let me say it very seriously. Bank of Cleveland holds our empty stocking fund account free of charge every year. Why? Well, first of all, because Christy Goza had no idea about it. So that's the only, she charges several, $1,000. So I go down there. Brenda Lawson had me go sign something down at Bank of Cleveland, down at the Bradley Square Mall branch, which they say is the best branch because Brian Hood's still at 25th. So they got to be the best. Well, I go down there and met everybody. Everybody. Ginger Gobble's sister Susan is down there.
Oh, okay.
So Susan comes out, says hello, and talked about my brother and all this stuff. Don Wilson. Don, help me with your last name now. But Don, I've known all my life down there. Got a lot of nice. Teresa Davis, my old neighbor.
Okay.
But it was at Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
So I pointed out, I said, now look, let me say this. I love 92.3. My buddy James Howard, Patty Sanders. The radio worlds are relatively small, like any other industry, relatively small. They're great people. But it just pained me to be sitting there hearing, and I love Kim Carson, but hearing her babbling on the air while I'm in there. So finally, it's taken, I've been here 30 years. Kristen, what's her name?
She didn't give her last name.
Kristen?
But
Is that who it is?
she's loving the shout out.
She's the one who finally got it done. You're now free to do business at Bank of Cleveland at Bradley Square Mall. I know you people, you go in there, you're repulsed by what you heard. Repulsed.
And they're not repulsed by this.
Well,
she said, I'm not sure what you said to enter to get the Lake Winnie passes, but I'm here for it.
She's there for it. All right. Well, it's it is, what is it? No, it's Soaky Mountain till 9 a.m. All right. So she finally got it done.
She did.
I can't believe it. Jesus may come today. If we're on at Bank of Cleveland, the Lord may be coming today. All right. So look up. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Dad's still out of town, living it up on vacation, so I decided to slash prices on Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Don't tell them, but I'm going to give you up to $500 off Tempur-Pedic and up to $800 on Stearns & Foster.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade and delivered.
For today, we'll have sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high of 83 and a low of 52 this
wait
evening.
A second.
Good morning.
Man, what's going on?
Oh, I bet that's a Coke Zero.
Oh, man. Coke Zero.
Oh, nice.
Mark Smith is here with McDonald's. He's just broken in here, but he actually brought me a Coke Zero.
He is.
Biscuits from McDonald's?
How nice.
Oh, my. Look at that. Sausage McGriddles. Thank you. That's my favorite. Thank you very much.
That is so nice.
What are you doing? You're 4 minutes early. He's exactly right.
Too bad we're 28 minutes behind.
Thank you very much. Now he's giving us traffic reports.
Thank you for that.
This is when you come in with biscuits and traffic. That's not bad. We need a traffic reporter.
We do.
All right, what do you got, Brendan?
Okay, so weather-wise for today, we'll have mostly sunny skies, a high of 83 and a low of 52 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny again, a high of 80 and a low of 55. And then on Friday, mainly sunny again with a high of 83. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 62 degrees.
All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to come right back. We've got a lot coming up. Family Promise is on the way. Then we'll talk to Mark Smith. Coming up, 827, Mix 1041.
Good morning and a very happy Wednesday to you. We have made it now to the middle of the work week. And as we take a peek at our cloud cover map outside, you can see a few clouds that are passing overhead for the Tennessee Valley. But for the most part, we have very quiet conditions here in the Tennessee Valley, much for Mississippi, Alabama to Georgia and the Carolinas on the backside of that cold front that swept through a couple of days ago. So as we look over to Texas, that's not necessarily the case. Heavy, dense clouds, lots of lightning strikes with storms there. We don't have to worry about that today. We're getting that wind from the northwest, kind of clearing everything out and bringing us the calm, nice conditions. Now, starting off this morning, we have a combination of 50s and 60s that are out there. 54 degrees, that's the coolest spot compared to the 65 degrees in Lafayette, that warmest spot at 63 right now in Chattanooga. Now, you might need a light layer first thing this morning with the 50s and the low 60s, but certainly not as the day progresses. It's going to be another gorgeous day as we wrap up the month of May over the next couple of days. 68 at 9 a.m. with sunny skies, 76 at 11 o'clock, 80 degrees by 1 p.m. and then topping out today at 84. You're going to get plentiful sunshine once again today. A few clouds here and there, and that northwest breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour is doing us some big time favors because it's drawing in that drier air. Instead of getting that Gulf of Mexico moisture up into the Tennessee Valley, we're getting drier air from the northwest. That's putting our muggy meter in the 50s, so in the comfortable category. And it's not just today. We're going to hang out in the comfortable category on Thursday and Friday as well. Start to rise up on Saturday and then look at that ramp up early next week, especially on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, those first few days of June are going to feel more like summertime with some of that sticky air and that humidity in place. So as we roll through our future cast for today, you'll see a few of those faint clouds here and there, but notice a couple of little blips of that blue to green. Again, a stray light shower, a sprinkle chance is possible today. I only have it at 10%. The great majority of the area, you're going to stay dry for this Wednesday. Here's the middle of the afternoon at about 3:45. Notice that wind still coming down from the northwest and the mostly sunny conditions. Quiet overnight. As we look ahead to tomorrow, more of the same beautiful weather for your Thursday. Still about a 10% chance that there could be a stray light shower. On Friday, plentiful sunshine, especially early in the day, the morning. This is through into the afternoon. But notice as we get into the evening, kind of that diagonal cloud line into our area. It's still going to be really nice on Friday night for your plans outside, but we're going to kind of transition from Friday into Saturday. So first up, our wind is going to return back out of the south. That's why that humidity starts to tick up. And then you'll notice the system coming into our area from the west. It's not going to bring really big time rain chances. It's only at 20% on Saturday, but you can start to see a few more of that like rain shower potential with those green spots. And as that cold front gets closer, that's going to trigger some additional scattered showers and storms on Sunday. So today, tomorrow, slim chance at 10%. Saturday, 20% chance. But notice Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we're back up to those scattered shower and storm potential. It's certainly not going to be washed
There's a working accident here in Cleveland. It's going to be Keith Street at Stewart Road. We understand 3 cars involved in that and emergency crews on the scene there. So, again, that is Keith Street right there at Stewart Road. So be aware of that as you drive, and we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. And then crews are still working that accident we've been telling you about on the interstate as well. I-75 is southbound at White Oak Mountain. So the accident happened around mile marker 16. Traffic is moving, but only in the right lane there. So it's causing a backup, backed up past exit 20 at this point. So expect delays. I-75 is southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. As always, we appreciate the calls this morning. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
Yeah, if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, we got a picture there. Hey, Fruit Loops, is that that White Oak?
Yeah, that's looking towards White Oak Mountain, so that's going south.
Yeah, big backup there. You're going to definitely want to go a different direction if you haven't gotten there yet. Eva Van Hook's our longtime friend with Family Promise. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Tell me the latest. What's going on at Family Promise?
Oh, man, we're just working hard, We've got all kinds of things going. Housing. Everybody knows that housing's tough right now. And so, we continue with our shelter program. We kind of had a bump in the road with COVID and completely changed everything. But, on the other side of it, our transitional state that we're in right now is working great, and we've got some great goals coming up that we'll save for a later time. But we also continue to work with preventing families from becoming homeless by stepping in when there has been a crisis, like a car breakdown or a child gets sick and time has been spent off from work. And so we can step in and pay an amount up to $1,000 to prevent families from becoming homeless, either through rent or mortgage. We can pay for mortgage as well because it's so important. That's the most cost-effective way to deal with homelessness, and we've really tried to focus on that and support our working families that are, just struggling.
Yeah, it's such a problem here, Eva Van Hook, Family Promise. And I know you've got a big fundraiser coming up pretty soon, and it's very unique.
It is. We're trying to find different ways for our supporters to have unique experiences. And so we just happen to have the resource, and we have a connection. Everybody knows the Spanish Style House on North Ocoee Street, yep. Close to Ocoee Crossing. We are connected to the owners of that home, and so they have decided to open it up, and we've been selling tickets for a home tour. And so we've got some nice little tips and tidbits about the house. In 1971, Cleveland Daily Banner heralded it as the home of the year.
Really?
Yes. And so, Gina has like the original home plans. We've got an aerial shot of the original property. Wow. It's just, a unique part of Cleveland's history. And so I spent some time with Tim Sennard at the Cleveland Daily Banner the other day, and so he's got an article out there about it. So if you've got a subscription, read up on that. Yep. And we're selling tickets, $10 a ticket to come and tour the place and find out what made it unique and what makes it special today.
How do people get tickets?
So we're selling tickets through an online ticketing center. It's givebutter.com/FPBC open house, like Family Promise of Bradley County open house. You can also catch us we've got tickets on social media on Facebook. And then as well, Cleveland Daily Banner has been pushing that for us.
It's fascinating.
It is. It's really, it's just, again, it's unique. It's just something different. If people have an issue with online ordering, we can always call our office. We're going to have some pop-up sales all around the community, just trying to make sure everybody's got the opportunity.
And what's the phone number there at Family Promise?
So our number is 423-650-4106, or you can read about our organization at www.familypromisebradleytn.org.
Eva Van Hook. Eva, thank you for joining us.
Thank you
so much. We appreciate it. It's Family Promise, Bradley County. We love what they do, and we'll come right back with more in just a moment. Mark Smith coming in from Smith Family McDonald's, and sports is next. The Town Squire has a great sale on suits and sport coats. Styles from Hart Shafter and Marks, Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value.
World was that? That's just an advertisement for the competition.
No.
If he's going to wear a hat, that hat looks ridiculous. Hey, Roger, where'd you get that hat? I mean, come on. Looks like something Mark Smith would wear. Good gracious. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
It's time to get a better night's sleep. Take advantage of Memorial Day savings with up to $800 off Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets at Mermaid Mattress.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Bridget, what's the weather?
For today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high of 83 and a low of 52 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 80 and a low of 55.
Never seen Smith so nervous.
Then on Friday, sunny again with a high of 83. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 66 degrees.
Weather sponsored in part by Life Care Center of Cleveland. Do you think I care? I mean, you're in here, telling me off the air I better be careful about what I say about people. When did I start caring?
Okay.
You're afraid. You're afraid for my personal well-being. Is that what
No, it's Jennifer and the children. No, Steve, nobody cares about you.
I know.
You hadn't figured that out.
I know.
We were putting the show together last year, and his son was in there, and everybody was giving him his condolences for Steve being his dad. He says, man, you can't believe everybody tells me that. Everybody.
Yep.
Mark Smith joins me on sports, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. You following the NBA playoffs at all?
What?
You watching the NBA playoffs at all?
A little bit. You know.
So, last night
Dallas lost, and it's amazing in all the history of the NBA that the conference finals there have never been two sweeps in a series.
And there won't be apparently now.
Nope.
Timberwolves over the Mavericks last night, 105-100 in Dallas. Dallas leads 3-1. Well, the Braves, talk about Acuna going out for the year. How about that?
That's terrible. That's
Rough,
terrible. You lose the MVP.
Rough.
And he's a great player. So, I mean, how do you replace a guy that has 40 home runs and 70 stolen bases?
You don't.
You don't.
I read something. I was reading, I guess, I don't know what I was reading the other day, talking about possible trade possibilities for the Braves, but you can't. There's no way you can match up Acuna no matter who you bring in. Braves won, though, last night, 2-0 over the Nationals. Nationals at Braves tonight. 7:20 here on your Braves nighttime station, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. How are your Cubs doing?
They're a 500 team. They won last night. They beat the Brewers 6-3 in 10 innings. Ben Brown had a no-hitter through 7.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
And Craig Counsell, former team there.
He got abused. They
Did
put a tribute up for the guy, and they booed him, unmercifully booed him. And he still lives in Milwaukee. And I think when
he does,
yeah, I mean, Milwaukee to Chicago from where he lives to Wrigley Field's like an hour and a half.
Really?
So I mean, he has two daughters there in high school. So there's no reason for me to move. So he drives back and forth, and it's like if you live in a big city, you're used to commuting. I mean, an hour and a half drive is nothing.
That's nothing.
Man.
So they ran a tribute to him last night, and they just killed him.
Booed. Oh, it was brutal.
That's great.
It was Monday. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. Well, he left there. The Brewers, they're a small market team. They're not going to spend money to get better. And I mean, I gave you 8 years, and I mean, you're not willing to, get players, and
Well, do you care about tennis, French Open?
Nadal got beat. So it's
several days ago.
It's basically, the tournament's basically over because the people that are playing, nobody's ever heard of.
Well, you not heard of Djokovic? What's wrong with you?
No,
he won.
He's done.
He's done. He's the number one player in the world. What's the matter with you? And Chuck Evans at Kiwanis, they share an agent. Chuck, of course, a Racquetball Hall of Fame. And he'll tell you if you stand still long enough. Carlos Ruud, American Taylor Fritz, all won. American Sloane Stevens, though, she was upset yesterday at the French. Victoria Azarenka and Madison Keys both advanced. So what's the latest? What's going on with McDonald's? You hiring? Looking for people?
Always hiring, always looking for people. Bagels, it's new news. It's back. My favorite's the steak, egg, and cheese, without a question.
Got a picture right there.
It's in the bag there.
And in the bag?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to try it. Very nice. You brought me Sawchuck McGriddles. It's my favorite. Thank you very much.
I mean, he's like a little child. Normally the children eat the McGriddles.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I was glad I could get Coke Zero for you here.
You had nothing to do with Coke Zero.
I had to go to the board at Coke.
Stop the rumor mill.
I called
right
Warren
now.
Buffett, my friend at Coca-Cola, and said, "Hey, we got to get this in Cleveland."
Yeah.
So, to just be serious for a second here, I know that education is so important to you personally. You're involved in our public schools here, but also Cleveland State, UT. Why is that important to you and your family and the heritage of your dad?
You have an obligation to give back to the communities in which you live in. That's a McDonald's, one of our core principles. So the community that we live, Cleveland's been a great community to us for 51 years. It's allowed me to do a lot of great and wonderful things, and we're able to do a lot of great things in return. And through McDonald's and through my foundation, we're able to do a lot of pretty cool, neat, and wonderful things.
Give me some of the latest. What are you proud of?
Well, I have 4 scholarships for the head baseball manager at Arizona State, UT, North Alabama, and Cleveland State. You're getting ready to announce there's a big thing coming at Cleveland State here shortly that we'll be involved with. Waiting for the press release to come out. So we'll do, that'll be new news. Just being able to help in our community when needed. We help your Christmas fund thing, Empty Stocking Fund, which is, where you go back to your grandfather and my father at the church over there.
Yep.
And, back in the day, he loved your grandfather.
Yeah, he loved your dad.
There was a great relationship there. And your grandfather would be proud of one of the few things that you've got right would be this, Stephen. And he'd be very proud of you about that.
That's Brenda Lawson. That ain't me.
Well, no, the fact that you've carried on for him and that's something to be very proud of.
Tom Rowland and Sandra always loved you and your participation in the Special Olympics, and Ronald McDonald all those years.
Yeah, well, that's of all the things we do. If we no longer have access to Ronald, the corporation seemed fit to put Ronald on the sideline for a while, and the big thing is Grimace. Everybody loves Grimace.
Grimace, yeah, that's right. My son, he got to know all that still.
Well, I saw the LSU coach on Sunday at the championship, the SEC championship game. He looked like Grimace at third base or first base. Chris Burke's a friend of mine who was doing the game. I sent him a text. Hey, is that Grimace at first? So
what did he say?
He just laughed.
What do you? So let's talk UT for a second.
Number one team in the country.
Well, not baseball just yet. We're Friday night. I know they're playing Super Regional, but talk about football. It's never too early to think about the football season. What do you make of it as here we are? What, June?
We'll find out when we go to Oklahoma. We'll beat UTC. We'll beat NC State. They'll beat Kent State. When they go to Oklahoma and go play on the road, as most people know, I'm a realist. I just tell it the way I see it. In the last 2 years, Tennessee is 3-5 on the road in conference games. The 3 games they won are Vanderbilt and Kentucky, and we should beat them without any problem. The outlier was LSU when we went down there and trucked them. But in the 5 losses, with the exception of the first half of Alabama, we've never been in any of those road games. So we're going to have to see if that's. But the Oklahoma game, when they go to Norman and see what happens there, and that will tell you how our season is going to go. Because it doesn't get any easier when you got Florida and Alabama, and so we'll see. I think we got A&M.
What a college athletics. Of course, last week the NCAA recommended that they begin paying athletes directly. Some would say it's been happening for a long time, but it's obviously changed an awful lot the last few years.
It has, with the NIL. Some coaches will tell you NIL stands for now it's legal, but name, image, and likeness has been huge. It's part of the game now. People who were complaining that the kids need to get paid, they need to get paid. Well, now they're getting paid and everybody's upset. Be careful what you ask for. It's like the transfer portal. They had the portal right until they went down in Florida and the NCAA went to provide their case, and the judge said you're giving all these waivers to kids to go to do it. So that's why he ruled the way he did. So the portal, kid can go anytime, But that's the case of the game, and it'll be interesting to see this judge on this has to agree to what they've come up with. There's no telling what she'll do.
Yeah.
Everything I've read, it's going to be interesting. They're talking. They had Sankey on the SEC game, and he's talking about maybe he never answered the question about cutting sports, but are they going to cut sports? What about Title IX? That's the big question, because this thing is far from being over because the lawsuits, you start thinking now, what sports, if you have to cut sports, what sports are you cutting?
And he's calling on Congress to rule here and to make legislation.
The problem is the NCAA, and in which Tennessee is a member of the NCAA, they've been sitting on legislation for both the NIL and the transfer portal for years. Especially the NIL. Yep. And rather than being positive and progressive toward it, they sat on their hands. Yep. And now when it came to it, when the individual states started going after it, that's when they lost all control. And Congress has no appetite to get into this battle now. None.
Well, Mark, speaking of carrying on, you've done a tremendous job carrying on your dad's legacy in your family and what you're doing for good. But, and if we have to tolerate you, bringing us McDonald's is a small price to pay, so thank you very much.
Bridget, anything I can do for you, you don't ask.
I think she's got something
I know, and speaking of sports, when are you making there's a...
Friday.
Yeah.
We got a big announcement coming. And I think half of Cleveland knows it, but we got something new coming, so we'll just... We may want you back on Friday. We'll talk. We'll shoot you a text about it.
So, are you going to carry the baseball games like you have in the past?
Oh yeah, UT. Yeah, absolutely. Friday night, I think.
Play Northern Kentucky, the winner of the Horizon League.
I'll be on 101.3 FM. Absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
great.
We'll do it. Mark Smith, visit a McDonald's near you. All of the Smith family McDonald's, and they are hiring, so we need to remind Bridget of that. It is 10 before the hour. Coming up, our friends with the Ocoee Theater Company and Godspell. They're on the way next. Solution.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Crash there. Hey, Fruit Loops, you want to dial that camera up, Don Ledford, Cleveland, Mixed Highway Patrol update. See if that's still a problem.
This traffic's still backed up to about exit 20, so if you're heading that way, be careful.
Yeah, and then still a crash, Stewart Road and Key Street. 3 cars involved there. They're still cleaning that up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic are your trusted vein health and wellness partners. This April, take the first step toward healthier legs with the latest cutting-edge varicose vein procedures, such as radiofrequency ablation, Varithena, and VenaSeal. Looking to eliminate those tiny spider veins? The Vascular team can help you achieve desired outcomes and see a reduction in the small red, blue, and purple vessels. At VIC, board-certified vascular surgeons are experts in the latest minimally invasive treatments with a combined experience of over 50 years. Most procedures are quick, virtually painless, and require little to no downtime. Call Vascular Institute and Vein Clinic, your regional leaders in vascular care, at 423-602-2750. VIC is the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals and offers timely appointments. They are accepting new patients. VascularInstituteofChattanooga.com.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
I'm going on vacation, and we can't do what we did last year. No discounting Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster up to $800. Quit giving away free delivery and setup. And definitely no more half price on Tempur-Pedic floor models. I'll be watching.
Okay, Dad, you're the boss. We're definitely going to do all of that, but shh, don't tell my dad. Right now at Mermaid, through Memorial Day, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic, and get up to 50% off on select Tempur-Pedic floor models and free local delivery. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Right now, in a Hardees kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch. For a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness, down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter, 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order
Chick-fil-A and Food City. If you want to win these passes to the Ocoee Mountain Water Park, call the Volunteer Red Up Pass Mix line at 423-614-6499. Text that same number when you text. It's the Cleveland State text line. Again, if you're texting us, put your name on it and just put Ocoee Mountain. We know what you're doing. Then later today, Mike Lee will give away tickets to Six Flags, all part of our 104 Days of Summer, where we're giving you tickets to some of the most family fun destinations in the South. And it's sponsored in part by Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, and also by Kia of Cleveland. You've got a few minutes here. Call or text. Give it away about 905-423-614-6499. We're joined now by the Ocoee Theater Company. They present Godspell 2012, the revised version. Candy Tapper is with us. Candy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, dear.
Great to see you. How's everything going?
Everything is going great. It's wonderful that we're here today to tell you all about Godspell. I've got some cast members with me that I'm sure you're going to want to meet, and it's a very talented cast, and we're very proud to bring this to the community.
Absolutely. Well, let's start with Laura Harris Hicks. She's a 22 graduate of Lee University. Laura, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so let's get this out of the way. I know Laura Hicks Harris. Now, and you are Laura Harris Hicks.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes,
and you
sir.
live in Cleveland with your husband, Joel.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
How's that going?
Marriage?
Yeah.
I'd say it's going well.
Okay, good. Laura, first of all, tell us about Godspell.
It's a lot of fun. So it's based on Matthew and Jesus' parables, but we get to tell them in a really silly way and through song. So it's a lot of fun.
Graduated from Lee University. You've had a lot of, looks like a lot of experience in productions. Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, so right now I'm working in Dalton, Georgia at Christian Heritage School. I'm the technical director, so I do a lot of set design and set building, but I truly love performing, so it's been a lot of fun getting to do that now.
And I've heard wonderful things about the school where you're employed. So
yes.
Heritage, great place.
Yes, sir.
From what we understand. All right, now we're going to say hello to Madison Thunderberg. Madison, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. It looks like you got your MBA from Lee.
Yes, sir.
How
Just
painful
graduated.
was that?
It was fun.
I'm a Lee grad too.
Yes. The last 2 weeks of my MBA, I was also juggling rehearsals, so it was a little bit of a struggle on the final stretch there.
Yeah.
But got my, final thesis paper submitted, and we graduated. So that's great. So got another degree from Lee. So
That's
really
wonderful.
happy about that.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Western Tennessee, ended up moving over here to the Cleveland, Chattanooga area to actually attend Lee. And now I am an employee for Lee, and it's part of my job to really spread the word about the school and, how much I have loved my time there and really bring new high school students and transfer students here to Lee and the Cleveland community.
Well, it's just tremendous. And tell us about your part in Godspell.
Yeah, so the interesting thing about Godspell is most of the cast is actually kind of playing themselves, in exception to Richie and Edward. Richie is going to be playing Jesus, and Edward is going to be playing, he's double casted, so he's playing both John the Baptist and Judas. And
well,
so
that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting combo, right?
But Edward's a lovely person. I don't
He's
think
great.
he'd actually.
He's
Well, else we'll go ahead and bring him in.
Betray
He won't betray
Jesus,
you or
yeah.
anything.
So actually, you betrayed Jesus twice or 4 times, really.
But the rest of the ensemble is kind of playing a version of themselves. So my character is a little bit different from my personal self, just because my song is a little bit, it's a little bit different than what I would normally sing if you were to put me on a stage. So my song is called Turn Back, Oh Man. So it's a little flirty, it's a little fun. I get to have some fun and poke some fun with the audience. So a lot of audience interaction with that. And so it's been loads of fun getting to expand my acting capabilities and really hone into that and really grow as an actor.
Before we meet John the Baptist / Judas, I want to remind everyone, Ocoee Theater Company Godspell will be this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday night, 7:30, and Sunday at 2:30 at Cleveland Middle School. Find out more at ocoeetheater.com or their Facebook page. They have 2 other performances, Friday, June 7th, and Saturday, June 8th at 7:30, all at the Cleveland Middle School stage on Georgetown Road. Edward LaGuardia. Edward, how are you, buddy?
I'm blessed.
Yeah. Well, they've already told what you're doing here. Tell us.
Good.
That's all right. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I moved up to Chattanooga a few years ago, and then I got married almost 3 years ago to my beautiful wife, Tanisha, and we have lived up here, or I've lived up here with her since then, with our 4 wonderful daughters.
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. And so how do you prepare to play Judas and John the Baptist?
Well, this is the second time I'm actually playing this role. The last time was 5 years ago. I am finding that feel like I'm giving more this time than last time. Growing as an actor, it's been somewhat emotional, but it has been very rewarding. And I hope everybody just comes out and sees the show and has a great time, learns lessons, but also walks away having experienced something that they will not forget.
Laura Hicks, I didn't ask you, who are you portraying?
I'm one of the characters that's a lot like myself. So my song is Bless the Lord. And I'd like to think that I live my life blessing the Lord. But it's a lot of fun. I get to poke fun at other characters and be a menace at times. But it's been fun kind of playing myself.
I want to bring Candy back in. Candy, what's it been like? Are you the director also?
No, I'm the producer of the show.
Producer.
Emma Witz is our director, doing a wonderful job. And they've spent so many hours working together, and they've come together as a community, and I'm really proud of them.
So what's it? Yeah, and why did you guys want to do Godspell?
Well, because it's a great show. Okay, let me show you can I put my poster up
Oh, it's
there?
beautiful. Man, look at that.
That's
MixedTV.tv, she's showing the poster.
There you go.
Now on the radio, they're wondering what in the world we're doing, but it's fun. It's okay.
Okay, it's a great show. It has received a lot of awards, and I think the community will really appreciate it. The songs are great. The script is great. It's a great story, and I think they're really going to love it. Yes.
Well, let's, if you will, Candy, let's review the performance times and how people can get tickets.
Okay, they can get tickets by going to our Facebook page or our website, ocoeetheater.com. The tickets are on sale now, or you can buy them at the door.
Very good. It's the Ocoee Theater Company presents Godspell, 2012 revised version. As Candy said, this Saturday and Sunday, 7:30. Each evening, 7:30 Saturday, 2:30 on Sunday.
That's correct.
And then Friday, June 7th and Saturday, June 8th, both at 7:30 at Cleveland Middle School. Well, guys, congratulations. I think it's going to be wonderful.
Oh, it's going to be
Thank
great.
you so much.
It's a super show. Very, very talented cast. And they put in so much time and so much effort. And I think our community is going to be amazed at what where we're going to present.
Well, and there's a true arts community in Cleveland, and it only grows. And
Yes.
you can really, it's great. You're at Cleveland Middle. I mean, their program's unbelievable. But then even in elementary, I mean, it's really starting earlier and earlier.
Yes.
Here in Cleveland.
Yes, and it's a great facility, and they have new lighting, and it's a great stage. So we're very happy to be able to be over there at Cleveland Middle.
So, Laura, my goal is that you meet Laura Hicks Harris because you're Laura Harris Hicks. Hey, Laura! Somebody call Laura Hicks Harris. I'm sure she's in the bed. And let her know that she has a whatever. Somehow.
Right.
Some of the names are a little switched. Thank you, Candy. Great to see you.
Okay, good to see you again.
It's Ocoee Theater Company. You can find all about them at ocoeetheater.com. And we'll come right back to wrap it up in a moment.
Here's some real magic.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Right now, in a Hardees kitchen near you, there's somebody hand-breading 100% white meat fillets to make you small batch golden fried chicken from scratch. For a taste that's pure, tender love and goodness, down to the very last crumb. Hardee's new hand-breaded tender platter. 100% white meat tenders served with garlic toast, fries, slaw, and an ice-cold beverage. Order ahead on the Hardee's app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
I'm going on vacation, and we can't do what we did last year. No discounting Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster up to $800. Quit giving away free delivery and setup. And definitely no more half price on Tempur-Pedic floor models. I'll be watching.
Okay, Dad, you're the boss. We're definitely going to do all of that, but shh, don't tell my dad. Right now at Mermaid, through Memorial Day, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic, and get up to 50% off on select Tempur-Pedic floor models and free local delivery. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.